What turns on your students? Forget about turning on the computer. What turns on your students? Before I ever teach anyone, I say to them a couple of days beforehand, you have a homework assignment before we even meet. I want you to sit down and I want you to write down what interests you. It's remarkable when you ask somebody what interests them, that they can't come up with anything. They spend their whole day being interested by different topics, but when put on the spot to say, what interests you? Many people cannot answer that question. So rather than putting them on the spot in that moment, the good thing for you to do is give them some lead time. Say to them, questions that come up in the course of a week. Did Ronald Reagan's first wife pass away? What was her name? Why do they call a sandbar a sandbar? Have them gather things so that when you sit them down at the computer and they go to visit a website, you have some place to go. For a lot of people, what happens is they hear about this thing called the internet, which frankly I don't understand at all, but I know how to get there, which is all that matters. They hear about this thing called the internet, they sit down in front of a computer and they're so unimpressed, it's remarkable. And the reason they're unimpressed is they don't have a place to go. So in the back of the book, I actually broke down 200 websites by category. So if somebody doesn't have in their mind an idea of where to go, there are 200 ideas in the back of the book to take them someplace. But it's even better when you have a student, if you figure out what it is that they're interested in. Is it the derivation of words? Is it the weather in Peru? Is it golfing? Is it crochet? Whatever it is, you want to have lined up those websites that might be interesting for them to go to. And already have looked at those websites to be sure that they're actually pretty clear, because as we know, some websites are friendlier than other ones.